Today I'm sharing how I make watermelon wellness shots and an easy watermelon mocktail using fresh watermelon I grew in my garden. Cheers, let's get into it. Here is the watermelon I just harvested from my backyard vine. You can see it's a little bit smaller than the ones you typically buy at the market. This one was grown organically in my garden without any pesticides. And you know what? The funny thing is, I actually grew this watermelon on accident. So this melon is from a volunteer vine that sprung up in my backyard after my husband dumped some compost into our planter bed a few months ago. Well, apparently the compost contained watermelon seeds because when the weather started to warm up this summer, all of a sudden we noticed a watermelon seedling and then a vigorous vine started to grow. Now that we have this watermelon, I'm excited to try it. I could tell that this melon was ripe based on the yellow spot on the melon, plus the tendril closest to the melon stem was completely dried up on the vine, so I knew it was ready to harvest. This watermelon has a beautiful reddish pink color. As you can see, I'm starting by removing the watermelon rind and cutting the melon into pieces that will fit in my juicer. I'm not going to remove any of the seeds since the juicer will filter those out for me. Now this looks and smells absolutely delicious, so let me have a little taste. Wow, that is sugary sweet and really just melts in your mouth. I'm always amazed by how much fresher and sweeter homegrown fruit tastes compared to the fruit from the store. Alright, now I'll let you in on a little secret of mine that might be controversial. If I'm eating a watermelon instead of juicing it, I always eat the seeds. Some people may think that's a little strange, but did you know that watermelon seeds contain lots of nutrients like protein, fiber, iron, and zinc? Plus, it just makes eating a watermelon so much easier rather than having to gracefully or not so gracefully discard the seeds as you're eating the melon. And whether or not you decide to eat the seeds, there are numerous health benefits from consuming watermelon. First, watermelon offers fantastic hydration. Watermelon is about 92% water, and for those who may struggle to drink enough water, watermelon is a delicious way to get that hydration in. Also, watermelon is packed with vitamins, specifically vitamin A and vitamin C. For many people, it's a good idea to have blood work done on an annual basis or every several years. Personally, I've had blood work done recently, and it turns out that I have low vitamin A and vitamin D. So knowing this, I've made a conscious effort to eat more foods that are high in these vitamins, and watermelon helps with vitamin A. Another benefit of consuming watermelon is that it's naturally high in electrolytes, like potassium and magnesium. So during the summer here in Orange County and in lots of other places in the US, the temperatures can reach triple digits, and that's exactly when you want to make sure you're staying hydrated and that your body has enough electrolytes. Electrolytes can help with muscle and nerve function by regulating your muscle contractions and nerve impulses. When your body is low in electrolytes, it can lead to health issues like muscle cramps, weakness, headaches, and fatigue. Now, not only does watermelon have health benefits and it tastes delicious, but it's also easy to grow here in Zone 10B. I usually start my watermelon seeds by direct sowing them outside in May or June once any danger of frost has passed, and when the weather is consistently warm, since the seeds do need warm soil and enough light to germinate. Now that I've cut up my watermelon, I'm going to go ahead and juice it. Juicing is pretty popular here in Orange County, and specialty juice and smoothie shops can charge quite a bit for fresh squeezed or pressed juices. When I'm craving some fresh juice, I like to make my own with organic produce I grow in my garden. Luckily, watermelon is one of the easiest things to juice since it's made up of so much water and it's pretty light on the juicer. You can see just how much juice I'm getting from only a few pieces of melon. I already know this juice is going to taste amazing. I'm speeding you up while I juice the rest of my watermelon, which didn't take too long. You can see that the juicer filtered out all the seeds for me, along with just a little pulp. Alright, it's time to make my watermelon wellness shots. Now, I could add a variety of different ingredients to my fresh watermelon juice at this point. Things like fresh lemon juice, strawberry juice, and a dash of salt complement watermelon juice well. But I have to be honest, while adding other ingredients makes these wellness shots more complex and maybe more intriguing in flavor, my favorite way to make these is to keep it simple and classic and just use the fresh juice I extracted from my watermelon. I got these cute little glass bottles from Amazon, and I love that they're dishwasher safe and easy to reuse. I'm making 4 watermelon wellness shots to put in the fridge so I can enjoy a juice shot in the mornings for the rest of the week, and I'll enjoy the rest of the juice that's left over from my melon today. There's something about enjoying a refreshingly cold juice shot in the morning to really wake you up. Personally, I'm not a coffee drinker, but I love drinking fresh celery juice shortly after I wake up and then enjoying a wellness shot, whether it's watermelon, carrot, or another fresh juice mid-morning. I feel like it gives me a little extra energy and it's a treat that I look forward to. When family or friends come over, I enjoy sharing these juice shots with them, and I like getting their opinion on what different types of fresh juice taste the best. Most of the time, you can really tell the difference between store-bought juice and juice right from the garden. It just tastes fresher and more vibrant in flavor. Now, if you're more into making fun mocktails than drinking juice shots, here's my simple and easy but classic watermelon lemonade recipe. First, I'm going to dip the rim of my glass in some lime juice, followed by some pink Himalayan sea salt. And next, I'm adding some ice, followed by a watermelon juice shot. There we go. And then about a cup of lemonade to a cocktail shaker. If you want to jazz this recipe up, you could add lime juice, some fresh herbs like mint or basil, and club soda for a little carbonation. Today, I'm keeping it simple with classic watermelon lemonade. Now give that a good shake. You want to make sure everything is evenly combined, and go ahead and pour it into the glass. It's that easy. You really can't go wrong with a beautifully colored drink in a glass with a salted rim. Just for fun, I like to garnish my glass with a little piece of watermelon and then enjoy my mocktail in the garden. Cheers! I hope everyone watching has a wonderful day, and I encourage you to try to make time for yourself and practice a little self-care. Whether that means enjoying a refreshing beverage outdoors, getting cozy with a good book, or just doing an activity you enjoy that relaxes and reinvigorates you. Bye for now, but for more recipes and ways to use fresh produce from the garden, feel free to subscribe and also check out this playlist here.